Hi everyone, welcome back. We'll try to keep it light-hearted today because I think I have seen enough of Meghan to last me a couple of months. Really, folks, she has a real come slap me face and her lies and personality does not make it any better. But before we get into today's video, thank you for your prayers. Akira is much better. She kept last night's chicken and rice in. She had her treat after a walk, and this morning she had her normal food. So thank you, thank you, thank you, Lord above, because Dragon Man's expensive shaver is not working. He needs a pullover for school, and it just goes on and on and on and on. Anyway, let's get to it. Okay, Meghan has now been given a title in Nigeria. I'm not kidding. I thought it was a joke, a meme, a Photoshop, but alas, it wasn't. But we'll get to that in a minute. Why all the newspapers are so obstinate and stubbornly pretending that the tour of Nigeria by Grifter 1 and Grifter 2 can be hailed equal to the second coming of Jesus, I have no freaking idea. Number one, Meghan's dress code for a predominantly Muslim country was way off the mark. Number two, Meghan arrived just over an hour late for her talk with Dr. Ngozi Iweala, a sign of total disrespect. Number three, when she referred to Nigeria as my country, well, no, she was born in California to a white American father, black American mother, and is an American citizen and has been all her life. And she's married to a British prince. So talking about Nigeria as her country, even if she has 3.5% Nigerian in her, is just plain bizarre and utter madness. And most Nigerians on the street think so too. On the other side of the pond, however, there is confusion and outrage because it was supposedly made very clear that this tour is not a royal tour, has not been sanctioned by the monarchy or the government. It was said that it was largely to discuss and promote Invictus and the possibility of hosting Invictus in Nigeria in 2029. But then, in their 19-strong entourage were a number of Archewell employees, among whom James Holt, the executive director of the Archewell Foundation, along with the very aggressive, I can't remember her name. She's a fairly new appointee and she worked for, I think, Barack and Michelle Obama. Never mind. I'll look up her name some other day. So what is it? An Invictus visit or an Archewell visit? Or were they on a mental health awareness trip? I wonder what qualifies as Z-list actress, yacht girl, deal or no deal girl, celebrity caddy girl, lolly sucker 90210 and Soho House merchandise to talk to anyone about mental health, let alone a bunch of impressionable children. Thank God a third looked too young to understand. A third looked like they did not understand English, and hopefully the other third were those girls who glared at her. But, it's not only Meghan. What qualifies Harry, who just managed to pass high school with the help of some teachers and who has no further education, mental health issues, and a drug problem? So what was this tour? Invictus and veterans, or Archewell networking, or mental health, or Netflix footage? And who paid for what? I don't know, but what a bloody waste of money as the tour turned out to be all about Meghan and her fake Nigerian heritage. Yes, fake Nigerian heritage. totally a lie she grabbed out of the air in the moment, talking to Nigerian American actress Ziwe on her podcast on October 2022. Now, I'm telling you that it was a spur of the moment thing. Meghan was talking to Ziwe, who is Nigerian, who is 10 years younger than Meghan, beautiful and very, very successful in America. So, what could Meghan do to refocus the conversation back on her? Well, she grabbed the first thing which popped into her head and said that she was also Nigerian. I do not think Meghan even thought of the repercussions at the time. It was just something she said to refocus the conversation on her. And, she did the same with Serena Williams. When Serena spoke about her daughter breaking her wrist while she was playing in a tournament, Meghan piped up about a fire which broke out in Archie's room while they were touring in South Africa. A total fabrication. And then, in typical Meghan Markle fashion, she embroidered on the story how the nanny instinctively took Archie out of the room, when in reality what happened was that the nanny took Archie with her to go make herself a sandwich. And the fire was maybe a little smoke due to the dust, as the heater has not been used in ages, and no one expected it to be used as it was not cold at the time here in South Africa. But you see, there was a fire at the ambassadorial residence a few years ago, and eventually it had to be partially rebuilt, and state-of-the-art smoke and fire alarms were indeed installed. But Meghan does not care. It was a story she could draw on to one-up Serena. Meghan has told so many of these impulsive lies that I'll keep you here day and night for a week, if not longer, to go through it all. The point remains, and fact remains, that I believe Meghan told this impulsive lie, not even expecting it to snowball the way it did. And now Meghan received yet another title, this time in Nigeria. And this title is supposedly directly as a result of her being 43% Nigerian. Although I think some dollars paved the way, but never mind. Yes, my dear subscribers, Meghan Markle is now being hailed as Nigeria's new princess, likely by those who received a portion of that $14,000. Indeed, Meghan was honored on Sunday as an Adamazi of the ancient Arachukuwu Kingdom. The title, however, wait for it, the title means daughter of an aristocrat. So please, don't kill yourselves laughing, but the title bestowed on Meghan is actually an honor to her father, calling him a Mr., or then in Nigeria that means an aristocrat. Yes, the snow-white father with snow-white ancestors, whom Meghan has not spoken to in years, is now an aristocrat in Nigeria. You can't make it up, my friends. Anyway, her naming ceremony was attended to by 3 kings. And please don't ask me to pronounce their names. I just can't, okay? Anyway, what's done is done. But you know, the higher you fly, the further you fall. And falling from where you flew with 3 kings is rather far, and the landing is going to hurt. So guys, watch this space. It's going to become wild. Well, I'm not going to give the game away, okay? So let's end the video right here for now. But there is far more to come, I promise you. So until the next one, please take good care. Bye.